Please give me a few minutes, okay? Everything's going to sit once again, so I'll be right back. Did you hear a voice? Hi, welcome to the stream. How are you today, darling and Eva? How has your weekend been? Oh wait, actually, let me quickly check one thing. I almost losing another freaking what that I didn't download. What is up with me these days? Anyway, what was I doing? I think that was it. Question mark. What's up with the lag spike? I should sell before.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Nothing to sell.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
What's that button? Oh, that's to go somewhere else. I should download the mod that makes it so that the no-fly zone is removed, so you know you can fly over the Hogsmeade.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on. Nah, is there though? Is there? Maybe there's like hidden treasure that you can get something, I don't know. We're in the trees.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
I put the download window up from Twitch so I don't lose the VOD, because it expires after today. So, you know, I'm trying to get it downloaded before it expires so I don't lose another VOD.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Also, haven't we seen this before already?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander
Hi,
here.
Hapadas.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
That would be the smart idea, but I'm not smart. And I'm lazy.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Maybe definitely been here before.
That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
Did I do a
I've noticed that
tactical
too.
retreat?
It's almost like there's something in the water.
Because my inventory was full or something?
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Poppy.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
Invisible skirt, let's go.
Please don't mind dying to make me a few sickles.
Yeah, this seems very familiar.
Revelio.
Ah!
Focus to tell us.
Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Nothing to poach in Arrynshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle. Perhaps I shall scout around Felcroft for something to...
Focus to tell us.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
No, I think I did like the thing that I reloaded the save before the mission
Revelio.
because I wanted to got my loot was full. I'm pretty sure that might have been the case.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Dragons!
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't worry, I know how to business
I
do.
wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Someone's here. Don't know what Victor was thinking.
Focus to tell us.
this leads downstairs.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a flame, then violence is going to get
Entry, admission only. Oh, you cannot go there. Okay.
Alongside any of them. Our Ramrock cannot be near Rookwood.
Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done.
What have I done? I've done nothing.
Aristotelis. Revelio.
It seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
Aristotelis. Revelio.
I'm not stealing, I'm borrowing without intent to give it back. You know? It's all good as long as borrowing, okay?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
At least once I
They've got
wanna
a
play a
dragon
game where the
Hebridean from
enhancement
the
turns
looks of it.
out to be evil because
Can't
they
leave
just
it
did
here,
the
not
job
with the
of
plans
was
they
to.
likely have for it.
That sounds like a good, you know, design. I would like to play a game like that too. Like, you would have to strategize about like how you do.
Hello, Mora.
It's mine.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
What am I supposed to do? Defeat them? What does the egg do then?
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to look careful. Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
Oh, really? There we go. Nope.
Don't think you'll get it out of here.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend? Let's play.
Why did the thing change? More? Oh my god, how many troops do you want here? I'm a bit busy not dying.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Revelio.
And that's how we died.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Yum, 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 yum.
This way.
So we beat the dragon. Read a dragon. Okay. Just normal day in Hogwarts, I suppose. Yeah, how rude.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
Hydration.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot.
They work
I'm
with us,
sorry
right?
to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Nah.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Bye. That's a good way of saying it.
Transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Oh, okay. What do you need for it? You need... Collect a field guard page in underground harbor. Collect field guard page from book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Okay. I guess I do that then. Merlin trial!
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
And then, which spell was one's over there, and then there's enemies.
I may go to Hogsmeade later, stir up some trouble. They need to be reminded that we're still running things. I've had...
Thank you for being next to each other. Make my job
Wait
much
till
easier.
Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Also, like swimming in this, you know, frozen, kind of like winter lake. I would be freezing cold after that. Not to mention the fact that I cannot actually, you know, swim. So. Well, I mean, the fact is that I'm wearing all the clothes on. Like, if you had to go in, and if I knew how to swim, you would take the clothes off. And then you could, you know, put the warm clothes back on.
you can best me.
No, that's why I'm running away. I don't have time for you. Oh yeah. Get inside the castle. Or underground harbor. Can't enter while mounted. Okay. I've never even seen this kind of place.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbor. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
We end up courtyard leading first year students across the... Yep. Yeah. So now I need the other... Oh, you like that. Okay. Elevator, let's go. Where the fuck am I?
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Why are you trying to make me do
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
I think we did that already. That was actually a solid strategy back in the day, you know. Reveal bad news to your mom when there's like a friend next to you, so that, you know, the initial reaction is less harsh. Though of course there was consequences after the friend left, you know.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If I must.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
I have no idea. When I work with my mama, she called me stupid in front of the whole store when I asked the clerk if I can find the item somewhere else cheaper. Why would you go to the store just to ask, can I find the item somewhere cheaper? Yeah, did they answer? Snakebird, I will not snitch it. Snookery. Snakebird, I suppose.
The snakebird.
No, incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Oh, this was in the movie. And the books, of course.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Then Horcrux. No, wait. The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
I guess it's kinda was. What to do with this question? Like, in the second movie, they make the polyjuice potion, and Hermione accidentally takes cat hair instead of human hair, because you need hair of the person you wanna like change into, because you change to that person. And she technically became cat human. So I suppose false.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Sure.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
I don't, Order of Merlin?
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. The Wizards' Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opale.
No, I'm sorry.
God damn
but
it.
the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
it was in the trivia, like one of the booklets, or like the flying book things, or like the pages I found.
Elfrida Clegg.
No, Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 broomsticks inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding ghoul. What the fuck is hide behind? Well, I saw the message after I pressed the button, so that's the problem. Demiguise?
A demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a Lethifold?
Lethifold? What the fuck is Lethifold again? Patronus.
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a Lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Why do I feel like you just go into Wikipedia checking things?
Lavanda Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for was Gamp. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
The movies are very stripped down of any extra things which this would be into. And the movies, no, I mean the books I read a long time ago. Wait, I'm 30 now. That's over 20 years easily. 25 years ago? So, you know. And I will read them once, so I don't remember.
Knowledge is the real magic.
No, the answer was never tickle a sleeping dragon. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Technically, yes. But I've read visual novels. They kinda books, kinda not, you know.
The rune's paw.
That's right! According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
The Pyrenees.
No, Ilvermorny is actually located on Mount Greylock. The American school was founded in the
It's
17th
American one?
century
Oh,
by
that explains.
Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
It has a name. I only remember them calling them love potions instead of anything other. Amortentia?
Amortentia.
That's the answer. Amortentia smells differently to every person according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're my most difficult questions.
They used that one actually in the movies and the book.
Give
but
me
they
your
didn't
worst.
give the name.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge. Emmerich the Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Emmerich the Evil. I don't think it's Beatrix. Or what? What do you mean or what? Did I say or what or something? Egbert.
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right.
Ooh.
Emmerich gained notoriety for terrorizing villages in the south of England during the Middle Ages when he was the master of the Elder Wand. If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, whatever the person finds most attractive.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when two chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score. A bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Herias, maybe?
Hairy ears.
No, the answer was bad luck.
Oh.
Native to the European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Stink sap. Maybe she knows that we don't know anything.
Sophophorus bean.
I'm afraid the correct answer was Mimbulus mimbletonia. The Mimbulus mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The pepper-up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Pepper up. Bowman Frey.
Bowman Wright.
That's incorrect.
Ah.
The answer was Limfrid of Stinchcombe. Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Limfrid's previous work to create the pepper-up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
A smaller pot.
A smaller pot.
Incorrect.
Ah.
The answer was a single slipper. The story was created by Beadle the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently.
Oh, come
The
on.
Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
Snanny? Amazon.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was
Nah.
North America. The part bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Lancelot! The dog, Sir Lancelot.
Sir Lancelot.
No, the
Aw.
answer was Sir Luckless. The three witches in the story are named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The world's largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
I don't know the half of these things that it even asks for, like kelpie. What the fuck is kelpie? Loch Ness.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Ethelred the Ever-Ready.
No, the first minister was Ulick Gamp. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. It's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value of knowledge. You might not have got very many right, but I'm sure you learned something regardless. Thank you for humoring me by participating. I had a splendid time. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Velio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
But is it the main story to go to Mom's the word. The brief. Let's go see the mom first, I suppose. Since that is kind of like a side quest.
So frustrating.
So frustrating.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Then I can go.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Yeah, we don't want danger around here.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no. A person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
But Professor Minerva? Macavila, whatever, how you pronounce her name. She's like, she turns into cat in the Harry Potter.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Perhaps.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them.
But you're not me.
My mother
and you're
cannot
useless.
know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
That's all? Now you're just gonna leave me? Works. Oh, understandable. Castle business. That might kind of say thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Now we must talk to Poppy. Yeah, I know. So there was a door that was locked. Where was it? Thank you.
Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise.
Oh.
Revelio.
Revetron.
fine now, demiguise?
Also, by the way, it snowed here today. Just thought you wanted to know.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going.
Bye.
I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll
No,
let
you
know
can
when I
have
news of
the
her
snow.
location.
You know, sharing is caring. And all that stuff. And so much loot. Oh, became invisible. Good. 61. 62. Like that. Now I wanna be Hufflepuff for a moment. Or like, you know, wear the robe. It's winter after all. So I think I saw a flying page here. Dun, dun. Let me sell my stuff.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Plenty to sell at here. Well, like yesterday we changed the summer tires to our cars.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Nope, you can't. Hogwarts thing, let's go over there. Oh, where is the quest? I don't need the money, but the you know, there's just like the inventory space gets so crowded, and you know, you rather sell it than, you know, destroy it, because you get nothing from destroying. At least you get money from selling it.
settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Do I? I don't know shit.
Beautifully done.
Butterfly effect. Wow.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide.
Have I?
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was
What?
your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
No.
Not at all. I was merely interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Wait, isn't that Sebastian? Why did you send an owl? You're literally next to me. Ah. Wait, was that snow on my head? That's kinda nice touch. That's kinda nice. And quest. Gobbledygook. Oh. Where? There. Again I have to wait, oh my god. This is getting tedious.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
That I do, it seems. I guess I just like the nature. But this is Imperio. Okay, let's go. More curses the better, with what? Why does it have to be Monday tomorrow? Why cannot be like Saturday? Imperio is the mind control, if I remember correctly. The Crucio is the torture. Why is there such a big no-fly zone here? For what purpose is this for? So like if you mean like the torture curse and if people's masochist, I feel like there's a limit even for masochist when it's no longer pleasure. At least I would think.
You're here. Good. Not sure what I did to...
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit town when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Student report. Catacomb assignment yielded more than I imagined. Learning more about our ancestor was illuminating. However, I stumbled across something else I could not ignore. In an area behind a great room which had suffered decay, I turned over sarcophagi. I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately I sensed its power. It would be thrilled to study relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
I'm hungry. Yeah, Omni.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of
whatever.
success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Is the blind person. Ooh.
Now we know we're not alone in here. Bombarda!
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Spiders aren't insect. Oh, I'm burning the whole place down.
I'd wager the sarcophagi can be opened. Finding chests in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio.
Yeah, if you say it's justified, then it's justified. Rats, rats, via the rats.
Bombarda!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Wait, what? Did I miss something? Oh, it's the box. It's the box.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
How can you slip there when I'm walking like ahead of you? You cannot slip where you haven't walked yet.
Bombarda!
never mentioned how packed full of ingredients
All this grass.
animal would.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Okay, well, have you ever mentioned how packed full of ingredients animal? What?
Incendio!
Pack full of animal ingredients. Disgusting,
Revelio.
most likely.
Bombarda!
I like the Bombarda though. Yeah, disgusting would be my suppose, maybe? If I understood what you mean correctly.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Foolish mentioned drug in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lay. But research must come before my ability to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English Oak once have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted, constructed 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment, learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is said to serve well against the enemies.
What did you find?
Accio! Revelio! Bombarda!
Let's just search this room and then we take a break before we talk to Sebastian.
Revelio! Accio! We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Bombarda! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh, even more.
Accio! I need to find a safe way across.
Okay, that's for the bones to use. Okay. And more bones. Lovely. Anyway, it's break time. You should know the trick by now, so I will not even say it. Other than have a nice break time. Yeah. And anyway, it's time to continue, whether we like it or not. So talk to Sebastian.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Well...
There's more to this than even I imagined.
Kinda.
Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or, in this case, no bone.
I ate some potato chips. Was good.
Lumos. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Ow. I ate tux earlier.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on. Uh-huh.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Ah! Where's it stuck?
Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go.
Crickety Bone Bridge complete. Confringo. Lumos. Here. Bombarda! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's a lot of bone, Ratty.
Oh.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on.
Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Do I need more bones? Is that it? Most likely.
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Why did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Yeah.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
It's easy for me.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Where do I want it? Yeah, maybe. Did I have talent for that? Sure. Okay.
Revelio. Bombarda.
There's more bones in that door. There's spiders in there, and here is
Incendio.
something. Wait, what? No?
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't know why they bother with that. It's kind of silly. If that was bones, then probably this way.
Incendio. Imperio. Crucio. Bombarda. Glacius. Crucio.
I don't have so much health.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Bum, 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 bum.
Bombarda. Incendio.
What do we have here? We have
Revelio.
money. We have school ropes. How come the school ropes are here though?
Incendio.
Burn, baby, burn.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Bombarda. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Yeah, but don't worry, Hogwarts is safe school. Very safe. Nothing bad ever happens here.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
I need to open that one.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Oh, didn't even notice that opened. Alright, this is where I have to. And
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio.
lot of spotters.
Imperium. For a moment there, I thought that would never end. Revelio.
Lot of spotters. A lot of spotters.
Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Relic contains abundant potential. It's possible could benefit not only Visapine but the whole world. The dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be too great. It will be no more. Please do not remove this relic.
Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Oh, there's a dude there. They complain about all he did for standing around and making Green's workplace. True.
Is that ominous?
How did you come here?
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
I can't believe this. Persuade Ominous. Oh. Oh no, I'm bad at persuasions.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Okay,
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
let's go. Damn, I thought I was bad at persuasions, but I guess I can be quite charismatic when I want to. Must be the short skirt. For a blind person.
What happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
You can smell the short skirt.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
There we go. Outside.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
You're really selfish, Brick, you know that? I'm right, you're wrong. That's all I hear, by the way. but he teaches me dark arts, so you know I can't complain too much.
Revelio.
Let's see here.
Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
What's this?
Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio.
It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever.
Bombarda.
Oh, I actually have to walk there. Oh my god. Well, come on, Sebastian. We have places to go. Chop chop.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
Have you noticed that everybody you call friend hates what you're doing, but you refuse to listen to them?
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Not quite.
There's again too many enemies. I don't like when there's too many enemies. You cannot keep track. Who's shooting me?
Got him!
They're closing in.
There we go.
What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
I used it once.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
Another spell, maybe?
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Okay, let's see, what could he have used? Well, Bombarda. Accio, that brings target closer. Defender. Glacius freezes the target. There was...
Revelio.
The Pulsar. No, lot of choices. But no, it had to be Imperio, cause it's cool.
Revelio.
Oh well. Where's the shopkeeper? Also, he didn't see me use the Imperia, by the way, right?
What was he thinking?
Yeah, I know, right?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is.
Wow.
Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
But I never use dark magic. I would never use dark magic. Not me. Open the door! Fine.
Alohomora.
Wait, is this a different color? This looks different. Happy little accident, huh? Most likely. And I can bet it's you know, there has to be a sacrifice, right? For the remove the curse thing. That's kind of what we found out.
Revelio.
So I bet it's gonna be him. If it even works that way, you know. Maybe it's a skill sand. How did Sebastian go that far away already? Holy shit. Merlin-trial.
These rocks have seen better days. What do you have in store for me this time?
Revelio.
Oh, Reparo, I think.
Lumos. Reparo.
Now what's this?
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
You know,
Revelio.
I feel like the Merlin trials might have been a good addition to the game. Like,
Wingardium
you
Leviosa.
do nice like puzzles and stuff, but they just too easy and too repetitive and everything. This game.
Away, Highwing! Away!
Up for a bit of dying, are we? An intruder!
An astronomy table. It should prove useful once the sun's down.
What you mean? It's night. It's basically night. Oh my god. No, okay, dusk. Okay, it's dusk, I swear.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here.
But it's a small detail, okay? You know? Yeah. Seta. I don't know, like when I go like in this game from one place to another, like flying or using the mount. For some reason I'm reminded of Skyrim. I don't know why. I get the Skyrim vibes for some reason. Man, it's splendid. Might be actually, but then again, you know, in Skyrim there was non-code places as well. Oh, you cannot land here, seriously? You're big birdie, you can do it. Oh my god. High wind. So what do
Did you
want?
speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I don't like Sebastian. He's too selfish, prick.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
But he does teach me stuff, so you know. I guess it's like you have to endure it for greater good type of thing. Wait. What next? Oh, level locked thing, really? I didn't expect that. How much do I have in under space? Still enough. No, I needed to go to the... Exactly. Greater good equals getting more powerful. Hogsmeade? Oh, fine. And then we wait. God damn it.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office.
Oh,
Gran
post.
told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Oh, I don't have to travel there myself. Nice.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she's got the egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Yeah, but we keep it safe. We're different than poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Imperial?
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Glad. Nice.
Thought his worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I'm pretty sure.
Let's hope
yeah.
it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be.
It's a dark mongrel.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
Ow. Ow. What? It doesn't start.
Reparo.
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Revelio.
Where are you, Smithy? I thought you were joining us in Borneo. I thought you have your hopes about fighting ring, but you galleons are in Acromantulas. You wouldn't believe how much violet I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
And blah 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 blah.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
How lucky indeed. Beep beep, I'm a sheep, beep beep, I'm a sheep. I see you can beep beep like a sheep. But is that all you can do? No, 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 no. Stay.
Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Just a scratch. Such a scratch. Can you like please give me health? I don't wanna use the potion.
Revelio.
Watch out! It's her domain. Make sure you know it. Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
Can I get my health? No? Okay.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Oh.
Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
Go, 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 go. Fuck. So close. Why did I stop in the last part? Was there like a battle part or something? I don't know. Oh, from beginning! Oh, screw you, game.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're...
Why is she doing the tree?
Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make... Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the...
Oh.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me.
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
I'd normally... Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that, we can get to the nest.
Nope, 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 nope. Go, 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 you stupid bitch.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
I wonder. Maybe it has something to do with the dragon destroying everything. No, just a guess.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Also, by the way, why did she sniff her instead of me? Because I did all the work. I placed the egg.
That was
Just
brilliant.
saying.
And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horndale Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
We need to leave. You're not welcome here. I knew that I'm the side character in my life story.
I've been so blind.
Okay, let's see. Can we challenges? Quest. Is there something here? New pages. And what kind of rope did we find, by the way? Mickey, hi, welcome to stream. How are you today? Half full puff. Oh my god, it looks absolutely horrible too. Half full puff. How are you? I'm okay. Glad to hear you're alright. Not sure if I wanna be with Sebastian. Let's go with that. Oh wait, how much time do we have? Not too much.
I remember playing Ring Around the
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Sell that stuff. Sell that stuff. Sell that thing. 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 Oh, that's... Sell that thing. Sell that thing.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I should do that. Where was the potion? Potion dude. I could make them myself, but I mean, since we have so much money, let's just save the hassle. This one, I think.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
And...
A wise decision. Thank you.
Might as well buy the recipes, you know. Why not?
A wise decision. Thank you.
Just to spend our money or something.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Farewell. Indeed.
Work hard and don't be afraid to...
Made all the way up there. What do you mean I can't enter while mounted? Oh my god, this would be such an amazing shortcut. Why game, why? Why you do this to me? I don't want... Stupid game. All the way up there, just to talk to dude. Cause my ass was too fat to go through the ceiling.
In my blood, my mother says.
The next set of stairs. Imagine walking this in actual real life.
Revelio.
Oh my god. Like seriously. I would be so tired once I get up here. Oh, how did it go? I remember like in Dragon Age Origins. There's like well, actually it kind of fits cause the mages have to be kept in so-called circle of magic, and they have to be like being kept under surveillance.
First year, my siblings and I are all at Hogwarts.
Because they might attract demons and, you know, could go haywire, so there's always looking like they're kind of like locked up in a certain building, and in Dragon Age it's a tower. And I remember like you had to rescue the headmaster, and like he's an old dude. And after that, when you rescued him, he can like barely walk. And he's like, ah, curse the whoever thought to make the circle be in the tower. Because, you know, it was many floors up and down in the tower. It was kind of fitting for this.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it.
I don't think so.
Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Okay. And where is this gobbledygook mine? Oh, I mean the mine. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why are you over there? Why are you so far away? Thank goodness we have flu powder. That is true. And the person who speaks or can understand the language doesn't mean can read the language. You know, those are all the things. Just like I am with Japanese. Can understand it pretty decently, but talking and especially writing, nah. I think there was the thing here again.
This place has seen better days.
Then we wait.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
I kind of wish there was like a prompt that when you go to the table is like, do you wanna wait until night? So the time is getting so much that I think this is a good place to stop. So, save game. I've played this 30 hours, which means that's 10 sessions already, right? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, true. Since the day and night don't really mean that much. It was different. It would be different case if there was like certain mechanics or like key mechanics working differently. Like example, like you cannot sneak around the castle at night, which was actual thing. Like students should not be allowed to walk around the castle at night, but it doesn't affect us. No. But this is it from me today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Exactly, we know mere student, we are a prodigy who can use ancient magic, so we are better than everybody else. The rules don't affect us. Three hours, nice. But next stream most likely on Tuesday. But until then, have an awesome evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is that you play. Stay awesome, stay safe, hydrated, you know the drill, and we shall see you again next time, whenever it is. So, thanks for watching, stay safe, and thank you for being awesome as always. Bye 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 bye, moi moi moi, auf Wiedersehen, au revoir, iki, and all that good stuff. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.